Hey, good morning, folks. Happy TGIF to everyone. So yesterday we had basically today we're just gonna have a quick week wrap because the data slate for today really quiet stuff. We had the China inflation rate that came out uh, 9:30 local time, slower than expected. We will be getting the unemployment data from Canada, and this is about half one GMT, not about exactly half one GMT, before Fed Evans at 3 o'clock GMT, followed by the US wholesale inventories month for July. The European Union emergency energy meeting happens today, but I haven't had word on timings as of yet. Do bear in mind the Eurogroup meeting is happening today as well. So that is on the macro side of things today. But what I'd really like to talk about is what happened yesterday with the ECB rate announcement. So we had 75 basis points, as basically touted out across the Twitter sphere, the rumor mill, as you were. There was a base case for 50, but just a day before, there were rumors that okay, they're going to go for 75, and during Madame Lagarde's press conference, it was pretty cemented that okay, they are more on the hawkish side of things, saying that they expect inflation to be bad still in the short term, and then waiting for the monetary policy mechanism to work its way through the system to then bring inflation down. Uh, Speaking of hawkishness, that is pretty much what we see. We saw Euro kind of very timid action yesterday because 75 basis points pretty much as expected, and why you say it didn't shoot through the roof and stuff like that. That's because number one, it's expected. Number two is it has to also contend with this bad boy over here, the Dixie, right? Okay, pullback. In a way, you'd say minor. So we've pulled back below the prior high over here after breaching 110s, big level. So now going back to test, if I would really like to see it test 108, dawdle around a bit, see where it closes today. Chances are it will. I don't think this is going to just dip below and test like these prior areas, like I mentioned yesterday. Today probably that might be a move that might happen next week, as traders start to price in the hawkishness from the ECB as well, because the Fed is hawkish, really hawkish. That is it really in terms of catching you guys up. But if you look at this here, this mind you, this is a daily chart. So this resistance trend line over here is pretty important. So if we breach that, test this larger downtrend channel, breaks above, look at that. That is two resistance trend lines that is now in play. If we break above, retest this level. So we're talking about 0.1390s. 0.1390s. So looking at the 1.01s over here, this handle, which is pretty much really close by that. Yeah, so that handle 1.101s to be the baseline of this long play. Very, what do you call this? This is a swing, definitely not a not a 5 minute, 15 minute, not a session trade, I would think. I mean, that is my point of view. Hope that was useful. Any questions at all, just hit me up in Discord. Happy to help whenever. Have a good Friday and a weekend ahead, and I'll see you guys next week. Cheers.